It is really, really important because there aren't very many people that suffered so many sort of crises or from everything from like the abuse to your child being born with the dwarfism. I mean, everything, right? And losing your
Yeah,
husband. I mean, like, there's a lot here. And so the resilience that you have is just commendable, commendable.
thank you.
And that's why we have to just honor you. And that's why I'm sure people listening are like, oh my gosh, how did she do that? I want her tips, right? You know, uh, yes.
I wish those are the best ones I have. And I think that those things that about us, I don't get, that phrase, God only gives you what you can handle. I used to
Yes.
get very upset when people said that to me because I thought, well, that's not fair. Like, why did God pick me? And what if I don't want to? Like, great, and maybe I feel
Yes.
like He didn't. I will say that God gives us way more than we can handle. That I know. But I also feel after the fact and all of this, I feel like He gives us the tools that we need to get through it, whether that's, you know, I am so incredibly stubborn. I'm so independent. Sometimes they serve me well. Other times, I think in my second marriage, and I think those things probably weren't so productive. But I think it's learning, the parts of you that can help, that you're given to help you navigate a situation and tapping into them when they're productive and learning to kind of back away from them when they're not so productive. I'm still learning that because, I don't want my children, I am the most independent person I know. I don't need anyone. I don't want my children, but in turn, I think that pushes people away. And I think there's so much help out there that people want to give. So I've really been working on that piece as well. And I think as women, it's hard to accept help. It's almost like a loss of control. It's an admittance that you can't do it by yourself. And, learning to say, you know what, I help everyone else. It's okay for me to accept help from someone is a big deal. And I think it's really, really important for us as women to do that, to let people take care of us at one point.
Yeah.
Colin took care of me, and I miss
Mhm.
that.
Yeah,
So
no, that's a really, really wonderful point. I see that a lot in women. It is that you could call it self-care, but it's really self-love.